Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, respectable viewers. Myself, Gulfam Riaz Hashmi, and welcome to my channel Treatment with Quran. Respectable viewers, we talk about magic, jinn possession, evil eye, and we talk about their symptoms and their treatment. Being a Muslim, we believe in all these things, but there are some people who do not believe in these things, and they believe that metaphysical bodies, they cannot affect our lives. But being a Muslim, we believe in the existence of black magic, jinn possession, evil eye, and different other things. And liberals and scholars and secular people and the people who do not believe in metaphysical things and their reality, if somebody is affected by black magic or these things, other spiritual issues, so they think this person is not really affected by a spiritual issue, so he is mentally retarded and ill person, and he's a lunatic, and he's an abnormal person. But we believe that if somebody is affected by magic or evil eye, and that thing has affected his thoughts, he's not a lunatic person, he's not an abnormal person, he's not a mental person, but he's just effect of under these things. So in this video, in today's video, I'm going to tell you 10 symptoms of black magic, 10 symptoms of magic that nobody can give a logical interpretation, a logical reasoning of those things, why something happens. First of all, the first symptom is cuts on body, signs on body. For example, if somebody is sleeping and when he awakes, so there are scratches and there are signs on his body. So in psychology, modern psychology, so a term parasomnia is also attributed to this condition, to this situation. But how somebody interpret that a person is awake, he is sitting with his relatives, with his family members, and suddenly there appears different signs on his arms, on his thighs, and blood is coming out of those cuts. So what is this? How a person can give a logical interpretation of these signs and cuts? Why all these things are happening? So this first sign, this first symptom of magic shows that it is a reality. And another symptom, cloth cutting and cloth burning. It also happens. Normally clothes are saved in houses, in safe places. But when clothes are taken out, there are cuts on the clothes or they are burned. So what is the logical interpretation? There is no source of ignition, and there is no lighter, there is no other that thing, and there is no scissors, and nobody has access to those things. But when cloths are taken out, they are cut, they are burned. So this is a symptom of black magic, and nobody can give a logical interpretation of this thing. There is no logical reason of this thing, why clothes are cut, why clothes are burned in safe places. So this is also a sign and symptom of magic. And other symptom of magic is falling of blood drops and falling of water drops. If somebody is throwing water on you, so you know that somebody has thrown water on me, or somebody has throwing something on you, so you will come to know that this person is throwing something on me. But when you are alone in your home and there is no one in your home, there is no one in your room, so suddenly you feel that there are blood drops on your cloth, there are blood drops on your body, on your face, on your skin, or there are water drops, and there is nobody in the home, there is nobody in the room which can throw these things on you. But you are experiencing, not only for once, but you are experiencing this frequently. So what is the logical interpretation of this thing? So you are experiencing, if you are experiencing blood drops or water drops, so this is also a symptom of magic. So if somebody is experiencing this thing frequently, so this is a sign that this person is the patient of magic. And there is another symptom of magic. You are eating your meal, and eventually you are experiencing that there are nails or there are hair in your meal. So what is this? So this does not happen just for once. So it happens oftenly. You are eating your meal, so there are nails in your meal, there are hair in your meal. So how a person can logically interpret this situation? From where these nails and hairs are coming? Nobody can give a logical interpretation of this thing. So this also happens to the patients of black magic, to the victims of black magic. If somebody is eating meal and he find nails and hair in his meal, so this is also a symptom of magic. And there is another thing that is a symptom of magic, and that is related to meal. If somebody is eating his meal and he finds that, he thinks that as he is eating shit, as he is eating feces, so this is also a symptom of magic. This is also a sign of magic. And there is another symptom of magic, and that is you experience a strange smell, a strange sniff in your home. There are air fresheners that are used in homes, but if you do not use any type of air freshener, and you also keep your house clean, but still there is a bad smell in your house, or there is a fragrance in your house, so what is this? This is also a symptom of magic, because it is also a thing that it cannot be proven logically, but these are the symptoms and these are the signs of black magic. And there is another symptom and sign of magic, and that is fight in family on petty issues. If there is a problem, an economic problem, or another problem, so it can be understood that the reason behind this fight is this problem. But if everything is going all right, but still there are issues in family, and both the husband and wife, they love each other, and they're ready to sacrifice everything for each other, but still they are unable to understand why they are fighting with each other. So this can be a sign of, this can be a symptom of magic, and there can be a thing that somebody has performed magic of separation to make them separate. Okay, so this can also be a symptom of magic, and nobody can interpret it. Nobody can give a logical reasoning behind it. And there are some other things that are related to black magic, and it is difficult to give a logical interpretation of those things, and those things appear when somebody is reciting ruqya on a person who we think that is under the effect of magic. For example, if a person who is expert in these matters, he is doing ruqya and he is reciting different verses of Holy Quran, and he feels epileptic seizures. So what is this? Normally he is okay, but when he listens to the recitation of Holy Quran, he start experiencing epileptic seizures. This is also symptom of magic. And normally a person is okay, but when he recites Holy Quran, when he listens to the recitation of Holy Quran, he starts screaming loudly, and there is a quick movement of his eyelids. What is this? Normally he is an okay person and there is no problem with his. But when somebody recites ruqya on him, when somebody recites verses of Holy Quran on him, he starts screaming loudly, and there is a quick movement of his eyelids, and he starts experiencing epileptic seizures. So this is also a symptom of magic. So in this video, I have told you those symptoms of magic that nobody can give a logical interpretation of those symptoms. So I'm here to prove that this is a real thing.